There we go. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to In the Paint live stream, YouTube, blah 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 blah, via Google Hangouts. My name is Rodney Jones. I'm your host slash moderator, and joining me is the man that created the show, Mr. Mark A. Cunningham. What's going on, Max 611, as he's known
What's up?
here?
What's up? You can hear me? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
I can hear you fine, brother. I can hear you fine. And also join us before you get started, Mac. We have our man, you know what I'm saying, our regular, Mr. Chandler here. What's going on, brother Chandler?
Yo, shouldn't it be Mark 5'3" instead of 6'11"? I'm just asking. I'm asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend.
Wow. Shots fired here early.
You should see the look on my face. Watch what I send you on Twitter. Might be a virus.
Oh my God.
Fall back or fall back.
Like I said, shots already fired, ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody told me to ask that. I'm just, I'm asking for a friend.
Ooh. He's just a messenger. He's just a messenger right now. So can't get mad at him, Mac. You know,
I'm gonna find him. Watch, and I'm taking the dog away because she doesn't like you, and she's gonna become my friend.
Yo,
That's all right.
Nah, don't do the dog. Nah, we're not doing that tonight. Nah,
No,
that's a little sensitive.
I don't mean it. I'm taking the dog to be my dog. He doesn't deserve her anymore.
Oh, get out of here.
Man, this dog, man, listen, you coming with some food, she'll push me down to come to somebody else.
I'm coming with some food. I am coming with some food.
Damn. It's
Cube
horrible.
steak.
Cube steak. Man, you better get a Kobe steak or something. Cube steak. That's nothing, man. You better step your game up, son. What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Well, you all right? You okay?
Huh? Yeah.
You okay? Yeah. Oh, okay. Had me concerned for a second. I was like, oh, what happened now? You know? Well, you know what, Mac, before you joined us, man, we was talking about you know, I'm not gonna get into it now, I'm gonna wait till a little bit later, but we was talking about the young people today. You understand? Right. And I don't know if you saw that video with that 51-year-old white man punching that 12-year-old girl, knocking her out.
I did.
Okay. I'm not gonna talk about it yet, but I will say this. I did love it. I'm sorry. That's just what I'll leave it at there, and I'll explain why a little bit later. But
I differ though, but
that's okay.
We're gonna chop it up.
That's okay. We're gonna chop it up. That's all right. That's what makes for a great discussion. Everybody can't have the same, viewpoint. So you have to have different viewpoints, and this way it makes for a lively discussion. So why not? With that being said, let's get into a little boxing. Tomorrow night is it in? I think it's in California, if I'm not mistaken. The fight between Manny Pacquiao going against our favorite boxer, Adrien Broner, our favorite humanitarian. Yeah. You understand? He gets in the ring with Manny Pacquiao. I'm going to tell you right now, gentlemen, I'm going to just say this. I hope to God and all that is right that Manny Pacquiao actually defeats Adrien Broner. I'm so hoping that happens. But here comes a politician, Mac. Here comes a politician. For some strange reason, I think Broner's actually going to win. I hope I'm wrong. Really? I hope to. Really. I hope I'm, dude. I hope I'm wrong. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hope I'm really wrong. But let's take a look at something. Boxing is a young man's game. Okay,
very true.
Manny Pacquiao, knocked out Lucas Matisse last fight.
Yeah, but Lucas is like 59, 70 years old in boxing years.
Exactly. And that's my point. Can you say the same for Broner?
But Broner is Broner. And
no, again, you didn't answer my question. Can you say that you didn't answer my question?
No, Broner is younger, but I'm gonna tell. Can I have a moment, sir?
Go right ahead, sir.
I'm gonna tell you why Broner is gonna lose. He doesn't fare well against fighters who pressure him, i.e. Maidana put him on easy street, gave him night life, didn't he?
Okay.
Sean Porter knocked him down, put him almost to night. He lost to him, right?
Yes.
Those two guys were pressure fighters. Manny is a pressure fighter. Manny walks forward. Manny is gonna throw. Manny is a volume puncher. Adrien Broner, not the best defender in the world, and Adrien Broner doesn't put combinations together. He throws one jab and then looks to hit with a solid blow. And I think that's going to be his downfall against Manny. And I think Manny's going to win in a decision if he doesn't knock Adrien Broner out.
Okay. I mean, that's your opinion, brother. I mean, and I respect that. I honestly do respect that. But however, man, I don't know, man. I have to go with that whole. The sport is a younger man's sport.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? I think Adrien holds that advantage. Trust me. I want to be so wrong on this. I really want to see Manny put him Betty by so I could laugh. You understand? and enjoy this fight, tomorrow night. But again, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm telling you, how Manny's like what, 37, 38?
100.
100.
40, I believe.
He's 40 years old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude. I don't know if he could overcome that one. You know what I'm saying? And I get he beat Matisse and whatever. But like you said, he was like 59, 60.
70-year-old in boxing.
In boxing. Okay.
Matisse.
Okay, I get that. You understand? The same, just like I said previously, the same can't be said for Adrien Broner, bro. It can't be. You understand? I think Broner is stronger. Even though he might have problems with people pressuring him, I actually think he can overcome this. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are going to be disappointed after the fact. You know what I'm saying?
How did Broner look at the weigh-in?
I missed that today. I did miss that.
That's what I need to know. Did he look like he actually trained for this fight, or is he still being a clown?
Right. See? Tell him, Chandler.
That's the thing, is Adrien Broner's a clown.
Well, we know that.
Now, in a perfect world, there will be a simultaneous knockout in front of two people because no one else showed up and no one's watching on TV. All right? Because Manny Pacquiao shouldn't be fighting. Adrien Broner's a clown.
Right.
But the fact that he's a clown leads me to think that he didn't train very hard for this fight because he's thinking like you are. Boxing's a young man game. Manny's like 8,000 years old. His reflexes are the same. This is a walkover. If he's thinking that way, he's getting put out. He's losing.
Right. Totally agree with you.
I don't know about that. I just don't know. I'm saying. I don't know. I do agree with what Chandler said. That Manny shouldn't be fighting Adrien Broner's a clown. I get that. But no.
I mean, your whole argument is predicated on Adrien Broner actually doing the right thing. Think about that for a minute.
Okay, I actually like that. Okay, that's cool. Again, I just hope I'm wrong, man. I swear to God, dude. I hope
in a perfect world, Adrien Broner should be still fighting at 140 because he's not. I know he's made a few fights at 147 at the welterweight division, but he doesn't bring any power to 147.
Okay. Yo, listen. And I want to thank these people for thanks James Clark, my man, Ronan Black. Also, Groundbreaker, thanks for being here. He had a question. He asked who was Broner's trainer?
I'm about to tell you.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah.
Okay.
He switched trainers. It is now Mike Stafford.
Okay.
I've never heard of him.
Me neither.
Me either.
Damn. Okay.
But guess what?
Your pick is looking shakier and shakier, man.
That's all right.
Guess what?
It's gonna be a surprise victory. I'm telling you right now. Y'all gonna be shocked.
Freddie Roach is back in Manny's corner.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Yes, he is. See, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Now what's up?
I think Manny's winning.
You think what?
I think Manny's winning. He got Freddie Roach and Adrien Broner win. Got some dude from damn Lifetime Fitness. Come on, man.
Wow. Okay. We're gonna see. We're gonna see about this. Now you joke. I'm telling you, y'all gonna be so. Yo, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. When this show airs again Friday and
Monday.
Damn, what the hell am I talking about? When this show airs again on Monday, it's gonna be me, Max 611, and probably Chandler. You're gonna hear two of the most dejected voices
I won't be dejected.
You will be dejected.
I will.
Exactly.
I will.
I won't.
Somebody admits it.
Manny needs to retire. So, either way, if either one of them get knocked out, it's because they deserve it. Manny for being in the ring too long, and Adrien for being Adrien.
Okay.
Yeah, but if Broner wins, then we got to listen to them talk about him being a contender again. I want him to go away.
But
so do I.
Chandler,
but...
he at best he is probably number 9 or number 10 in terms of the welterweight division, and I can't take him seriously as a contender, and none of the other guys who are probably at that weight class, I know they ain't taking Adrien serious. I'm looking at a picture of him. He look a little chubby there.
All right. Well, we're gonna see. Probably had to send this text real quick while talking to you guys. I got people that want to chime in. With that being said, let's move on, shall we? Let's go into the lane of the NFL. We have the conference championships. Pardon. Excuse me. Sorry about that,
Bless
guys.
You.
Thank you very much. Pardon that.
Thank
you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now we got the conference championships coming this Sunday, AFC and NFC. In the AFC, we got the New England Patriots going against. Damn, I just had that damn.
Chiefs, Kansas City.
I don't know why I can never remember them. Damn. I mean, maybe I do know why. I don't want to sound insulting to Andy Reid and that organization. But, you understand? But it's against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm gonna tell you, you already know I'm going. I cannot bet against Tom Brady. There's two guys I can't bet against. It's Tom Brady and also Aaron Rodgers. And maybe that's old school thinking. Maybe I can't let go of the old school quarterback, so to speak. You might say old school, of this generation, where they're at the end of their careers, obviously. I cannot bet against those two guys, Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, in that system. Just when you think you have a shot at defeating them and sending them on their way. Look at what happened with them against San Diego, 35-7 at halftime.
Yeah,
come on. Would you even have thought that would be the score at halftime?
Honestly, yeah.
Okay, you're good.
Because it was Phillip Rivers and it's the Chargers. You know what I'm saying?
No question. No question.
So I wasn't I didn't expect it, but I wasn't shocked that it happened. Mm-hmm. I guess.
Okay.
I didn't expect it, but I wasn't shocked when I saw it.
Right.
Yeah, it's the Chargers. It's Phillip Rivers. That's about right.
I feel you, man. So who do you think is going to take this one, gentlemen?
This is a hard one because I don't trust Andy Reid in big moments. We know that Kansas City's secondary is trash.
Right.
Now, people still want their front seven. Yeah, that's great. The front seven is good, but if you can't cover anybody, it really don't matter because Brady's getting the fucking ball out.
You better believe it.
It comes down to Andy Reid, man. Is he going to forget to run the ball? Is he going to forget to run the ball? Because remember that game they lost? Kareem Hunt got minimized in that game. It became about Patrick Mahomes trying to outdo Brady, and Kareem Hunt standing with hey, I'm here. Right. Now Kareem Hunt is gone, and to me, that's the thing. I think I hate saying this, I really do. I think New England wins, and I think it's a direct result of them not having. Listen, Kareem Hunt, the football player, was a tremendous difference maker for Kansas City. They are not the same team without him. You know what? And when I say I hate the Patriots, it's listen, that organization has gotten it right for 20 years.
Right.
Yep. For 20 years, they've gotten it right every single time, be it draft picks, whatever. So they know what the hell they're doing. I want Kansas City to win. I'm going to say Kansas City, but I'm expecting New England to pull it out.
There you go. Well said, brother. Matt, go ahead. Take your turn at this, man.
My hate for everything Boston is legendary. Y'all know
And
that.
there it is. And there it is. There it is. What the fuck?
But yo, it's Tom Brady, and although he didn't look great this year, he was still pretty good. Belichick is still a genius. That's a madman back there. And like Chandler said, as an organization, they've done everything right. How do you, as a team, never have the number one pick? Never sniff at picking in the top 10, but well, you play in the AFC East, so I understand why you got 6 wins right there.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
At least five. At least five.
Yeah, at least five. No doubt. No doubt.
At least 5. I just saw a report. Over the last 18 years, they're 83 and 23, 83 and something in the AFC East.
Okay.
Since Brady and Belichick have been the head coach and the quarterback. So
Jesus Christ.
That and just Belichick puts them in the right positions offensively and defensively. They never have the best talent.
No, they don't.
And they have it at quarterback. At times they've had it at wide receiver. They pick dudes who is hungry on their last contract. They trying to reclaim something, and those guys come in and they do what Belichick needs to be done. Now, like y'all said, Andy Reid. Is he going? Time management has killed him. Forgetting he has a running back and game situations has eluded him when he's had chances to win. I want KC to win, but I'm gonna say New England. Although I want KC to win, and Andy Reid has to be better than the Andy Reid in the past, and he has to coach a complete game, and he has certain things on this team. They can hang 40 points.
Oh yeah.
Right.
But their defense can give up 40 points. So
exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm sorry. What the hell is going on in my throat?
Apparently, I'm past you my cold. Good. I need to get rid of it.
See, why he got to be that guy all the time?
He can't help himself, bro.
I can't help myself, man.
Exactly. He can't help himself. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to feel himself. He's starting to get a little closer out of Rochester, even though he's still there because he's been doing some stuff. So he's taking out his little aggression on me tonight. That's okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get him back on Twitter. What's happening with the NFC? You got the New Orleans Saints going against the Los Angeles Rams. Now, Chandler, I heard you. I don't know if that was a little side from you. In regards to that, I don't know. If so, I'm you and let you give some of your thoughts on this NFC clash.
I need Marcus Peters. I need Marcus Peters, first of all, to go back to school. I need him to be able to put an actual sentence together and not sound like some asshole that's standing on a corner.
Wow.
Right? That's the first thing.
Okay.
You ain't a thug, Marcus. You're an NFL player. Miss me with all of that bullshit. Okay? Second.
Yo, man, that's because I'm going to do them things, man. I'm going to get them hits. Nah, I mean, feel me? Feel me, Wody? I'm going to do that thing. I'm going to do that thing.
Secondly, here's a thought, Marcus. How about you fucking cover somebody? I'm just asking, for a friend because you get torched a lot because you're looking in the backfield when you got no business. You're playing zone. Okay? You're a zone corner. And you're still looking in the backfield. You're still getting burned. You're abandoning your third of the field. You're giving up chunk plays like it's going out of like it's a clearance sale. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like this is like Nordstrom's rack. This is how this dude is getting torched. But you told, well, I'm gonna go have a bowl of gumbo with Sean Payton because I ain't like what he said. Nobody give a damn what you like. Here's a thought: get in your playbook. Actually cover a receiver or do your job in zone and shut the hell up.
Nah, man. See, because I ain't built like that, man. I gotta be on TV. I gotta get my touches. I'm gonna get interceptions. You know what I mean?
Yo, y'all gotta be kidding me. Is that how he really talks? Because I
Yes.
have not been watching.
Yes.
I'm still in the protest, but I'm just saying, is that how he really talks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Listen, if you hear him talk, you will think that there's some cat standing up there on Fulton Avenue. All right.
Oh my God.
That dude that just got out of jail, he, you know what I'm saying, he really educated because all he did was read the dictionary, but he actually don't know what the hell he's saying. That's Marcus Peters.
Damn. I never realized that. I'm serious. Like I said, I've been, under my little protest. I haven't been watching no games. I don't do that shit, but wow. Well, I mean, but besides Marcus Peters, brother, what's happening with the game? Who do you think's gonna be taking this?
Go ahead, Chandler.
I think the Saints win because the Rams secondary is trash.
Mm-hmm.
Akeem Talib can't cover anybody. He can't stay healthy anymore.
Mm.
When he's not in the game, Marcus Peters gets torched.
Okay.
Their front four, they have Aaron Donald, and they were the worst defense in the league against the run with Ndamukong Suh and Aaron Donald. Think about that for a minute.
Yeah, that's deep.
They were the worst team against the run with Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing, Wade Phillips? Are they not listening to you? What's going on? The Rams defense is trash. It's trash. And Jared Goff is a good quarterback in that system. He's not great. Man, listen, I think the Saints just blow the fucking doors off them. I think they blow their doors off.
Well, you might have a valid point. I'm not going to dispute that for what you just said. You know what I mean? So that point can't be denied. I really think you have a valid point. As you said, the defense, that's a problem. If you have a back four, so that defensive backfield that can't cover anybody against Drew Brees, a definite Hall of Famer, that's going to be an issue for them. It's going to be a big time issue for them this Sunday.
They gave up 200 yards to Michael Thomas last time they faced him. Right. What's going to be different?
Ooh, boy. Yeah. That sounds like a long afternoon. You understand? So I definitely agree with you on that. I just personally go see an old man quarterback battle in the Super Bowl. Drew Brees against Tom Brady. That's all. That's the only reason I'm siding with him. Like, yeah, talk that shit, brother. Talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think Brees definitely kills him. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, Michael Thomas had like 200 yards against him last time. So, what's going to change? I totally agree with that statement.
Historically, I hate the LA Rams since Vince Ferragamo and Pat Hayden. I hated them. They was garbage, hot garbage.
Come on, man. You ain't like Vince, man?
No. I had nothing about Vince Ferragamo was garbage. And Pat Hayden was overrated. I did like the Rams in St. Louis. And this version of the Rams I like, but it's breezy. It's breezy. It's Kamara, Mark Ingram, and Thomas and their other receivers. They're not gonna be able to stay with New Orleans and Sean Payton and what Drew Brees is doing. Drew Brees had a really good year. Some people say he should be MVP.
Right.
But I think it should go to Mahomes. But New Orleans is gonna beat LA. It's gonna be a high scoring game, but they're gonna beat LA. And it's cause of Breeze in that offense.
Well, let me go back to the chat room. I got some people that have their own opinion on this right now. Black Action Production says he says the Chiefs are going this year. It'll be a shootout though. Also, our boy Andre, give me a second. Gotta go down this chat thing real quick. Andre Franklin has said that what the hell's wrong with me? The Rams can and will beat the Saints. So we're gonna see about that, brothers. You
I think,
know,
I think the Rams can beat them. It's a question of will they?
Okay.
Because it
All right.
comes down to a very simple thing. Is Marcus Peters going to do his job?
Right.
If Marcus Peters, listen, there's a reason Kansas City has a terrible secondary, and they gave Marcus Peters away. Think about that for a minute.
Right.
He was their best cornerback. And they said, goodbye. All right?
Yeah.
There's a reason for that because Marcus Peters is undisciplined. If he is willing to do his job, the Rams win this game. I don't believe he's willing to do his job.
Brother, I'm a shut down cornerback. You know that, right? You know, I do that thing. You know, I don't know about that covering the field. I can't do that. You know, that's not me.
Jesus.
He's one of those guys.
That's horrible, man. That's horrible, dude. That is horrible. I'm not gonna
Thing
lie.
about it is he has talent.
Yes.
When he applies himself.
Well, that's the whole thing. He's got to apply himself. You understand?
And,
that's the whole thing. Will he apply himself?
He still gets caught up in this I'm gonna show you thing. Right. And that's great. Except when you're hurting your team. Except when you're abandoning your third of the field. Okay? Because you think you want to make a splash play. Think about the game last week and look at the chunk plays that were given up, and every single one was against Marcus Peters. And every single one was a blown coverage by Marcus Peters. I'm just saying.
Right. I feel you, man. I feel you.
Hold on one second. Did Luol Deng lose weight?
Why?
I have no idea.
Not because I'm watching the Minnesota San Antonio game. And
he probably did. Who's he playing
not him,
for?
Right?
Who's he playing for? Who's he playing for?
Oh, he was playing for Tibbs.
Okay.
Oh, then you know he lost some weight if you playing for Tibbs. Tibbs ran his ass to death.
That's a fact right there. You know?
Or is that another Dang who has the same last name and Luol on the bench? I gotta look at
it. Might be Georgiou Dang.
Okay, no wonder.
Okay.
Because Luol is on Minnesota also.
Right. Wow. You know what? Can I talk about something I didn't really promote, Mac and Chandler?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on with these two dudes, Bryce Harper and Manny Machado? What's happening here?
Collusion.
Okay. And you say that for what reason, though?
There is no way in the world that two 26-year-old transcendent talents, generational talents, are not the subject of the biggest bidding war in the history of sports.
Okay.
Unless the owners have decided, like they did last year, that they're going to dictate the marketplace and make the salaries come down. Bryce Harper's 26 years old. If you sign him to a 10-year deal, you get all of his prime and none of the terrible years. Same thing with Manny Machado. Manny Machado right now is a Hall of Famer. Bryce Harper right now is a Hall of Famer. At this stage of the game, all they're doing is padding their stats for the Hall of Fame. And you're going to tell me the only offer that's floated out there is $175 million? Giancarlo Stanton got $300 million. I love Giancarlo Stanton. He is a almost transcendent talent. Not quite. Compared to those two, he's a half step below talent-wise. Okay? Because they have that thing that comes along once in a generation. He don't have that thing. They have that thing. Manny Machado is an RBI machine. Manny Machado was a Gold Glover as a shortstop and as a third baseman. And they haven't been signed yet. Not only that, but no one's even offering them something outside of the Philadelphia Phillies, who no one wants to play for because Gabe Kapler's a freaking moron. Yeah, that's collusion.
Hmm. Now, Mac, what do you think about that? And do you have your own theory on this?
I, I'm not gonna not say that Chandler didn't bring up something valid, but I don't know. Um, I think the market is slow, and I think they also are trying to get more than that $180 million offer. I think to get either one of them, it has this. You have to, as a team, you have to start at 250
Yep.
and better for either one of them. And you come in with 180. I'm like, yeah, okay. And
Yeah,
that was for 7 years, right?
that was 7
7
years.
years, 175.
175,
Yeah,
exactly.
okay.
Come on. Listen, the New York Mets said the reason they won't go after Bryce Harper because they want to get Jeff McNeil some time in the outfield.
Right.
Jeff McNeil's family don't realize he plays Major League Baseball. Okay?
Okay.
The New York Yankees have went and signed every fucking infielder. They dug up Red Shane D's corpse and signed him, but you ain't made an offer to Manny Machado. All right. The Los Angeles Dodgers traded half of their team, but they can't make an offer to Manny Machado. Come on, man. No.
Right.
This is 2 years in a row. This is 2 years in a row that big name quality free agents are getting lowballed.
Who was it
Of course,
last year, Chandler, that got that they lowballed?
JD Martinez. Are you going to tell me JD Martinez wasn't worth everything he asked for, and he didn't even get what he asked for?
What did he ask for? So we can
His
clarify.
starting number last year was around 220. I think he got 165.
Okay.
And that was after waiting all through damn near all the offseason before he got signed. Okay.
Right.
Craig Kimbrell, by the numbers, is a Hall of Fame reliever. Craig Kimbrell has been the most dominant reliever in baseball for the past 3 years. He can't get an offer? Really? Craig Kimbrell can't get an offer. Really? All of these teams that are losing games because they don't have a closer, right? When everyone's going bullpen, but Craig Kimbrell can't get an offer. Adam Ottavino just got signed. The owners have, and this is going back to last year, they have decided that they are going to correct the marketplace. And there are guys not being signed. There are guys having to sign 1 year deal. Yasmani Grandal had to sign a 1 year deal. Yasmani Grandal is one of the best catchers in baseball.
He said the Mets super lowballed him.
Exactly. He had to sign a 1 year deal. A 1 year deal. And then, whoa, look at what he did in the really? Alex Rodriguez got $300 million. Okay. Barry Bonds got the world. Listen, don't talk to me about somebody having one bad damn playoff. That's some BS. The owners are colluding and they're trying to make the marketplace go down, and it's working. And no one wants to call it that. But that's exactly what it is. The New York Yankees are not in on Manny Machado. Listen, I love Miguel Andujar. Okay. You guys know that.
Right.
But this is the New York Yankees. They're not in on Bryce Harper.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because of Clint Frazier, who every time he bumps into something gets a concussion.
Right.
Come on, man.
No, you bring up interesting points because it makes no, to me, to be perfectly honest, it makes no sense. We're almost at pitchers and catchers.
Right.
It's right around the corner. You understand what I'm saying? And for these guys not, you know what I'm saying? For them not to be even signed. I mean, has Harper even had an offer? I mean, I know there was talk of him possibly, I think the Washington Nationals were trying to get him back when they talked with the Dodgers, they talked with the Phillies, but I haven't seen any numbers thrown at him.
The only number we know for Harper is $300 million that the Nationals offered him towards the end of the year. Then they pulled that offer off the table when he didn't sign it.
Right. Okay. But other than that, there's been no other other offers, which is, again, it's ridiculous. And it's from all teams, all Major League Baseball teams.
Exactly.
And again, we are so close to pitchers and catchers. It's not even funny. So you have an excellent point, Chan. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, because why isn't these guys being signed this close to the start of Major League Baseball season?
The Mets traded for Robinson Cano, who was owed $120 million. They only got $20 million taken off. So they're going to pay him $100 million. But you don't want Manny Machado. Robinson Cano is 36 years old. Manny Machado is 26 years old. Let's just do the math. Which one makes more sense?
Let's look at the Mets. Cheap.
But I get that. But what I'm saying, though, is go down the list of teams. How many teams could use Manny Machado? Half the teams in Major League Baseball.
Oh, make no mistake. That's what our question, brothers. You know,
how many teams could use Bryce Harper? Again, half the teams in Major League Baseball. Now, would he sign there? No, but there should be way more teams involved in this than there are. It's the Phillies and the White Sox.
Yeah. And the White Sox, because of the connections that Manny has on that team with his brother-in-law and his best friend.
Right. The White Sox are kind of doing what the NFL is doing with Sean McVay. If you know Manny, if you've met him, if you related to him, if you worked for him, if you work for somebody who knows him, if you happen to meet him in the grocery store, they will find you so that they can get Manny to come there. All right.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. No lie. That's a damn fact. You know? Oh, man.
They probably signed Manny's first girlfriend, but then said, "Oh nah, he married, so you gotta go, chica."
Yeah, that shit doesn't make any sense whatsoever, man. I'm like, come on, y'all. You know? So we'll see how it's gonna shape up, because at some point they gotta sign with a team. You know, unless we don't see them in 2019. I mean, and that's just ridiculous. You understand? That makes no sense whatsoever. So at some point in the very near future.
Yeah,
they got to sign
them. It's DJ LeMahieu has been an all-star and a Gold Glover for the past 3 years. He had to sign a 1-year deal with the Yankees.
Right.
Okay. Look at some of the deals that are happening out there. What guys are having to sign for.
And he's not guaranteed to play his position or exactly play every day. He's gonna play a lot, but their infield is crowded now.
Yeah. 3 years ago, DJ LeMahieu gets a 5-year deal for $100 million easy. Boom, bang, boom. Easy.
Yep. What?
Yeah. Can I bring up something basketball wise?
Sure. We know you're the savant of the court, so go right ahead, sir.
Yo, what's going on with Dennis Smith Jr. and
man,
coach
Rick Carlisle?
I just saw a report. He said Carlisle said he wanted him back. What happened? Because I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
I don't know. So I'm in the dark a little on this one.
Rick Carlisle's an asshole.
Well, he's always been. I like him as a coach, but he's always been he's been a bit of an asshole as a coach.
But he's terrible with young guards, young black guards who are ball dominant and who have an attitude. And when I say attitude, what I mean is not attitude, but
in a detrimental way.
No. Are uber confident.
Right. Like I said, not in a detrimental way.
Right. Remember, he had a problem with Rondo. He's had a problem over the years with really talented guards. Dennis Smith Jr. is not a knockdown shooter. He's not.
No, he's not.
He's a ball dominant guy. Luka Doncic is now the face of that franchise. They don't work well together because they're both ball dominant.
Right.
Rick Carlisle then proceeded to character assassinate and shop Dennis Smith Jr. They didn't have to character assassinate him. They could have just shopped him. Okay. But Rick Carlisle being Rick Carlisle, they started putting out rumors about this, and him and Doncic get along great. They're really good friends, actually. But they just don't fit well on the court because they both need the ball. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's happened before. I don't have to not get along with you for us to not play well together. Okay?
Right.
Instead, Carlisle did what he normally does. He tries to character assassinate a guy so that he can get rid of him. Found out that because he was character assassinating this young man, nobody was going to offer him anything. Now it's, oh, well, we want Dennis back. We love him. He's made such progress. Man, miss me.
Well, you know what, Chandler? If you character assassinate somebody and you want to get rid of them, you're shooting yourself because, you know, you want somebody to be a commodity. You don't do that, moron.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now if you could have traded him for a piece and a draft pick,
right?
You can't do that now because Dennis Smith Jr. is talented. He's really a really talented young guard. And if you taint somebody, you taint yourself, moron, when you trying to make a move.
Yeah. Because now he's looked at as a young knucklehead versus he just didn't fit our offense. That's what you had to say. He didn't fit the offense.
Right.
He doesn't fit what we're doing now, so we're going to move him. Instead, it became, oh, well, he don't get along with this guy. He don't get along with this guy. We got to get rid of him. Well, I'll give you a second-round pick. I don't want a second-round pick. Yeah, that's all I'm going to give you. You know.
And you're not getting anybody off our roster that's in our rotation.
No. Oh, man.
And you know what the sad part is this is what the NBA has come to. In that Dennis Smith Jr. in his second year, by the way, second or third year? Second year, right? Second year.
Second year.
Him and Frank were drafted in the same class.
Yep.
His second year, he's not a knockdown three-point shooter, so we got to get rid of him. We're not going to coach him up, right? We're not going to let him progress. We're going to trade him because this is what the NBA is about now.
Well, certain organizations. My thing is, I don't really like LaMarcus Aldridge, but this year he's balling.
Yeah,
and he's not taking threes. His everything is foul line extended, mid range, in the post.
Yep,
and he's thriving.
Yep, that's what good organizations do.
Why? Because Popovich is a smart coach, and those are LaMarcus's strengths. Why would I have him stand on the 3 line and jack up a whole lot of threes?
Yep.
When that's not his game.
Yep.
But Dennis Smith shouldn't have to be a knockdown 3-point shooter at this point. He should become you like you were saying, Chandler. You coach him up to where he's respectable out there, but that's not his game. You have Luka Doncic there for that. Right. They have other players there for that. So you should leave Dennis Smith alone in what he's good at. Just like people complain about Ben Simmons not being able to shoot threes. Who cares? I don't care if he ever takes another 3 in his life.
Because that's what the NBA is now, Mark. The NBA right now, this is the NBA. Inbound, 1 pass, 3-point shot. Rebound, pass out, 3-point shot. Fast break, layup, kick it back, 3-point shot.
Right.
That's the NBA now.
Yep.
And if you're not shooting threes, then people are like, well, what's wrong with you? Ben Simmons, listen, give him time. I think he'll be a good shooter. He's never going to be a great shooter. I think he'll be a good shooter. But nobody wants to give these kids time to grow. You know, this is what they claim fans want. They want to see the Atlanta Hawks score 142 points against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't want to see the Hawks score 142 points. Okay, I don't want to see Trae Young throwing up 35-foot shots. That's what Trae Young. Yo, he the future, son. Yo, Trae Young is the truth. No, Trae Young is garbage.
Right. Like Ronan Black said in the chat room, the analytics are running the NBA. This is insane. This insane love affair with the 3-point shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
They ruined the game.
It's stupid.
It is.
It's dumb, and they're ruining the damn game. Bottom line, they are.
They've ruined all sports because of that. Well,
Yeah.
this shot is just as good as this shot, so why take that shot? There's a reason to take a 2-point shot.
Of course.
Because the object is to outscore the other team. You know, it's like Joel Embiid had told the coach, listen, I'm going back down in the paint. I'm not shooting threes. Why? Because nobody else has a center with their back to the basket. So if you put Joel Embiid in the post, guess what you got? You have an advantage over every team you play.
Right.
Because no one knows how to guard the paint. You can't breathe on anybody with getting a foul called.
No.
Listen, take your big man, poke him on the block, the hell with the threes, kick it into him. He's going to shoot, get fouled. Oh, 3-point play, 3-point play, 3-point play. You just fouled out all the big men. Now you can jack up all the shots you want.
Well, you know what? It's simple. Clear the side, and what's the dude? What's the kid from Duke that's on Philly?
JJ Redick.
Clear the side. Have JJ Redick throw the ball into him in the post. If they come in double, kick it out. JJ got an open three. That's smart basketball. That's how I was raised. If you come and double my big man, he's gonna kick it out, and either that guy on that side of the ball he's either gonna take the three or we gonna repost, depending on how much time is left on the shot clock. That's smart basketball.
Yep. No.
Indeed.
Analytics says jack up a three. Jack up a three. Jack up a three. Shoot the three. Shoot the three.
Oh man, it's like I said. I just put in the chat room. I don't even watch the games. To be honestly, that's bad because
listen. The other night,
I can't. I just can't watch them. I'm being honest. I can't.
I'm basketball.
I hear you, but nah. I hear you, but it's not what I'm used to.
Even though
the other night
stuff goes with that, Chandler.
Nets against the Rockets. Before the first half was over, there were almost 40 3-pointers attempted.
See,
right.
This was in the
just
first
that
half.
alone. Just
there
that
was
stat alone.
9 3-pointers shot in that game.
Right. How about this? The other game, I think James Harden had 38 points, but he shot like 1 of 13 from the 3 line. But he went. Y'all know he goes to the foul. He goes to the foul line at least 10 times a night, and he's gonna hit 8 of them or 9 of them. So he did that, and he scored some layups. So he got 38 points. But I'm sitting there going, all right. At what point do you say me tonight? I don't have it from the 3 line. Why would you let him continue to bomb away? That's why Houston lost in the playoffs, because they shot 0 for 27 in the second half on threes.
And Mark, you want to hear a stat? You know, he scored 50 something and then 57 in 2 consecutive games, right?
Right.
So I think the totals were like around 113, 118 points, whatever it was.
Right.
Not one of those points came off of an assist. Not one of those points came off of an assist.
Well, you know what? He is the point guard on the team. I understand that, but I hear you on not being an assist. That means he just was rolling.
Well, how you score 50 points and not one of your points came off an assist, man?
Because the ball is in my hand, I got the green light, and I'm jacking whenever I feel like it.
Dude, that's awful. That's awful. Even accidentally.
Broner said he was 1 of 18 that night from the 3 line.
1 of 18? See, again, this is why I don't watch the sport. I can't. This is not the NBA that I used to love and watch.
No,
it's not. Let's just keep it real.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm not going. And no offense to you, Mac. You know, you watch these games. I respect that. I just can't do it. It's not what I'm used to.
Your boy Spencer Dinwiddie. You know what he's doing, right? Have y'all heard what he's doing?
What is he doing?
For every 3-pointer he makes, he's getting a free eye exam and glasses for a kid.
Beautiful. I like that. I like him. I like him.
And for every 3-pointer he makes.
Right.
Well, now, listen, man. You know what? I don't listen. He talked too much crap about my Knicks, but it's getting real hard for me to dislike this kid, man. Getting real
No, I
hard for
get
me to
that,
dislike
man.
him.
Yeah.
I like his game, and I'm glad that you mentioned him. I was reading something on the Nets this week, and I like their coach. They have 3 different type of guards on their team. You know, they got
Yeah.
Shabazz Napier, they got Dinwiddie, and they got Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Napier is ultra quick. Dinwiddie is just a physical specimen at 6'5", 6'6", and Russell is a mixture of both.
Right.
And their coach is using them smartly. They shoot threes and all, but Nets run a lot of pick and rolls. They run a lot of side to side on the baseline with their guards, and it's not super predicated on them taking a lot of threes. You know, from that position,
Yeah.
and that's just smartly coached basketball.
Yeah. Kenny Atkinson is doing a good job because what he's playing to the strengths of each one of those guys as he puts them in. When Russell comes in, the offense runs one way. When Napier comes in, it runs a different way. With Dinwiddie, it runs a third way. You know what I'm saying? And how good is it to see a coach sublimate his ego enough to say, you know what, you 3 guys are different. I can't make you play my system, so I'm going to tailor the minutes you're on the court to what you do best.
That's what a good coach does, and that's what other good coaches have done in the past.
Yeah. That's why the Nets play so hard. Now, they're not the best team. They don't have the most talent. I would say there might be 3 games this season where they didn't play hard. Win, lose, or draw, doesn't matter. There might be 3 games they didn't play hard.
Right, and that happens during the season.
And exactly. And that's, if I'm a fan, all I want you to do is show up each night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want my team to win. I just want you to show up, though, because we're not always going to win. But if you show up every night, listen, I'm spending my money, I'm buying the merchandise, all of that. The Nets have something with that team, and the best thing about that team is they got a lot of just really good human beings on that team.
Right, and they all get along, respect each
D'Angelo
other.
Russell, Jared Allen, Spencer Dinwiddie, Joe Harris. They just got a lot of good human beings on that team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go figure, right?
Exactly. Yeah, try going across town with that.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly. Exactly. Gentlemen, to a little non-sports real quick.
Yes, sir.
This is what myself and Chandler was talking about earlier. Okay. 51-year-old white male punches and knocks out a 12-year-old black girl.
Right.
Now, I just said something that I was kind of against, and that's using race. It doesn't matter in this case. May sound unbelievable, but it doesn't matter in this case. I got to tell you straight from the outset, I'm not mad at dude. I'm not. I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be a bitter pill to swallow, but I'm not mad at dude. Now, from what I understand, female push dude, which you don't see in the video. Yeah, she may have gotten too close to him and he gave her a hard shove. Okay, I understand that. But after that hard shove, did she not come at dude with her hands up? Video. She did.
Right.
You understand? And combine that fact with the white man is surrounded by as much as 7, 8, 9 different girls. Okay, that I'm sure was her friend. You understand? The one that got knocked out. Listen, I don't care. 12, 13, even 11. I don't care. You're not going to jump me. You understand? It's not going to happen. So for that reason, I'm not mad at it. And that may sound harsh, but let me keep it real. You think these kids are innocent these days? Huh?
No.
Are they innocent these days?
No.
No, they're not.
Are they model citizens?
No.
They're not. They are not. So again, it may be a tough little bitter pill to swallow, but that's just what it is. Because I would have did the same thing. I would have did the same exact thing. You're not gonna come at me, and then once you try to attack me, I got another 4 or 5 badass girls on my back trying to scratch me. Nah, that's a dub right there. It's not gonna happen. I don't care.
Can I interject, sir?
Go right ahead, brother.
Well said by you, sir.
Thank you.
One, this dude is 6'5", 250 pounds. Those girls were fighting amongst themselves or whatever outside the mall. A bunch of girls fighting. He interjected and tried to break it up. Myself, I don't break up fights. And I certainly wouldn't break up a fight with a pack of girls because these, like y'all both said and said, they not saints. So I'm not on their side on that. But he should have called security or called the cops and mind your business.
Mark, I gotta stop you right there. I gotta stop. Gotta stop.
Why?
Okay, we just went through a thing with this Gillette ad where we had asshole men getting upset because they were asked to not be assholes.
Right.
One of the things we asked them to do is if we see kids hurting other kids, to step up. Right?
Right. True.
What did he do? He stepped up.
He stepped up
And said, hey, y'all ain't got to do this. Y'all don't have to be animals. Okay? Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't got to be out here fighting.
Right.
Now, from there, they decided, so since you want to step up, listen, after that, I don't have a problem. See, when I first saw this video, all I saw was a grown man hitting the kid.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck him, kill him. Right.
Initially, Chandler, when I saw the video, I was like, nah, it looked like a pack of girls. She kind of deserved the duff out, but then he could have handled that better.
How?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, because as it's been explained to me, right?
You can't stop a pack of 8 and you're 1. You really think you're gonna stop a pack of 8?
Actually, yeah. But you're supposed to try. Though, Mark, you're supposed to try.
I agree with you on that, but it's 8 against 1.
Okay, but you're still supposed to try. Because if you don't and you walk away and those kids that are jumping that kid and they kill that kid, how you living with yourself, bro?
Well, no, it wasn't it wasn't anybody jumping anybody. It was a
they were fighting.
One group fighting
you
another
walk past it, and one of those kids gets seriously injured or dies, and you could have, you could have said something. You okay with that?
Nah, I'm not. But
so he did what he was supposed to do, right? He said something. He did what we ask men to do every day. Don't walk by.
Right, but let me ask you this.
Okay.
I'm gonna interject race into this now.
Okay.
If those were all white girls, would he have shoved them and would he have hit them?
I don't know, because all I know is this. If I'm going by and I see a bunch of kids fighting, I'm stopping it. I don't care if they're black, white, blue, green, yellow. Right? And now if they didn't turn around and want to come for me, guess what's going to happen? I'm a grown ass man. I'm about to show you what you coming for.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that's why I said initially when I saw it, I thought one thing. I had it explained to me that it was a whole other thing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I understand now why he did what he did. He tried to do something right. And that happens a lot. You know this. You can be walking down the street, you see some dude, he about to hit his girl, he hit his girl, you step up, say something. Now she mad at you. Listen,
of course.
I'm okay, and I'm okay with that. She can be mad at me, but I ain't gonna let no man beat no woman in front of me. I'm not gonna let no kids fight and potentially hurt each other in front of me. Now, if that means that I got to whoop everybody's ass, guess what? Everybody getting their ass whooped.
There you go. There you go. I echo the same sentiments, man. I'm just like, come on, get out of here.
I fully admit, I'm torn on it.
Okay. That's a fair enough.
That's me. I'm like,
no doubt.
Damn, he tried to do the right thing, and then y'all took him out of his being a good Samaritan by putting your hands on him, and so he put his hands back on you. Which is what happens when you try to break up fights.
Right. And the thing is, gentlemen, I know this is a hard video to watch. I get it. You understand? It's very hard to watch. You understand? Because emotionally you might get caught up in it. Just the initial, oh man, it's a grown ass man and he's hitting a little girl. I understand that. But step back a little bit and really look at it. Really look at it.
Right. Let me keep it real with y'all. I've been in situations where I remember I was having a bad day and I was coming around a corner. So it's these two Latina sisters walking by. I was close to the wall, so I kind of stepped to the side because I knew they were going past. Shorty shoved me.
See?
As she walked by. See? And me being in the state I was in, I turned and I took both hands and shoved the hell out of her.
See?
And then I said, "Oh, snap, Mark." And then she was like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" Then I'm like, you know what? Let me leave before this escalates into something else. Mm-hmm. And that's one instance.
Now, Mac, let me ask you a question. That story you just told with that young lady, can you give me an approximate age? Was she like a young adult? What's the deal?
I was working at Simpson then, so I was anywhere between.
Well, I'm saying,
I was
not you. I'm talking about.
No. I'm gonna give you their ages, but I was around 37, 38, and they had to be in their 30s.
Okay, so adults. We all adults.
Right.
Okay. See, I'm talking about the youth, man. You understand what I'm saying?
But you know what?
Little bad
we got ignorant people of all ages. But go ahead, bro.
Of course, I'm not going to dispute that. I get it. But I'm just saying, as far as our youth, and especially the females are horrible. These young ladies right now, they can't be described as ladies. I'm sorry to say that. But for the most part, they're even worse than these young fellas out here. You understand?
Well, let's really take 2 examples. The McDonald's guy and the two girls, because they were young, jumping behind the counter and putting their hands on him, and he beat the living flames out of him.
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about?
The McDonald's video? You ain't seen the McDonald's video?
Okay, there's a McDonald's video where the dude grabbed a young lady and she proceeded to whoop his ass, and I'm still upset with every man that was standing there didn't do nothing. That's not the one y'all talking about, though.
No. The dude was working behind the counter. This got to be 5 to 7 years ago. He's working behind the counter, and one girl walks behind the counter and slaps him. The other one jumped across the counter, and they both put their hands on him, and he went crazy, and he beat the crap out of him.
I ain't got a problem with that. Because once you put your hands on me first. See, because you put your hands on me first. You know what I'm saying? Once you put your hands on me, whatever comes of that, I'm not responsible for.
Right.
Okay,
he blacked out.
You took me somewhere. So now this is I'm gonna give you change. You know what I'm saying? You broke a bill, I'm giving you change.
Basically.
Right? It's like, you know what, I've and maybe it's because, listen, I ain't no motherfucking tough guy. I'm not. But I'm not well. So
and you're not soft either.
Well, I'm not well. So cats don't really mess with me, but I've had to step to young cats. You know what I'm saying? And like, yo, but man, listen, I don't have anything to lose. So it's 2 ways this can go. Right. I die, you die, somebody dying. Which one? How you want to do this? And
Right.
now they want to
I
have a
hear.
conversation. And see, now they want to have a
Right.
conversation, which I'm okay with. But I don't have a problem stepping into any situation if I think something is wrong. That's what we're supposed to do. It's just that these days, because everybody wants to film everything, but nobody wants to give context of what they're filming.
Right.
And everybody wants to jump on the, oh, this is racist. That's and listen, we all know what racism is. I don't need you to tell me what's racist. I know what's racist.
Right.
Everything that happens, if somebody's white, somebody's black, or somebody's white, somebody's Hispanic, or whatever, isn't racist. Sometimes you're just an asshole who deserves what you got.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Wednesday night when I was coming from the gym playing basketball, I'm on the train and a white dude gets on the train. He's sitting next to a Chinese guy and he starts yelling at the Chinese guy, saying racial stuff. Then he called him a nigger. So I'm looking, I'm like, that's odd. He called the Chinese man a nigger.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so then, everybody's looking at the dude and then he's talking and then I realize, oh, he's drunk out of his mind. I said, but let me keep my eye on him in case he get froggy. And then I have to, the Chinese man ignored him, or Asian man, excuse me. The Asian man ignored him. And he got off. He kept saying the N-word though. And it was other brothers on the train who was looking at him like, what? Oh, okay, he drunk. He drunk. Okay, I'm gonna let him go with that.
See, I'm not letting that go. I'm not letting that go. See, me, I'm gonna go sit down next to him. I'm gonna ask the Asian gentleman, can I have your seat for a second? And I'm gonna sit down next to him. And I'm gonna say, my man, you say nigga one more time, it's gonna be a problem. Now I know you drunk or you playing drunk and you want to be crazy.
Right.
Let's see how crazy you actually are. You know what I found about a lot of those people that try to play crazy, especially on the subway?
Crazy.
They're not.
They get
crazy
sober.
Because when you say
calm.
something to them, they stop doing what they're doing.
For sure.
Crazy
I've
people,
had that issue.
Crazy people don't stop. They keep going.
Yeah. I've had that issue a few times.
Well, I guess he got off because he realized,
whatever rant they were doing, but
okay.
No, I'm just saying, I just did the same thing. Whenever they're going off on their little bullshit ass tangent, and I'm right there, and I'm looking at them, and I just started talking. I'm like, listen, we're not doing this. You understand? No, dead ass. I just don't straight up. No, I'm serious. I'm like, we're not doing this. Because I am. You've seen. I'm like, we're not doing this. You understand? And like I said, I have to calm down, lately because I listen, I'm getting up there in age and all that stuff. But my thing is like, yo, I will check somebody right there, Johnny, on the spot. I have no issue with that. You understand? Because I'm not gonna take that bullshit. You're not gonna be talking any type of way to me or the general public, and within my earshot. You understand? Because I'm gonna confront you. Right. I'll be like right there, like, yo, what's up?
In this regard, he saw brothers look at him. He's like, let me get off the train.
Right. But see, the problem with that though, Matt.
So you got off.
A lot of times cats is trying to work themselves up to something.
Right.
If somebody says something early, they ain't doing it.
Right.
A lot of these guys that wind up walking into places and shooting up places, doing things like that. There were instances along the way where they did something and nobody checked them. No one said anything.
True, I agree.
So they felt emboldened. So they did something a little worse. Because everyone keeps waiting for the next person to say something to them.
Right.
Stop waiting for the next person.
Right.
Stop waiting for someone else to do it. That's kind of why I stopped watching a lot of these videos that people are posting. You're videoing it, but you're not doing. But it was a cat that posted a video about some dude that put a knife to a dude's neck and made him kneel and all stuff. Those white guys and all of this, that, and the third. I was so upset with the person videotaping.
Right.
Why are you videotaping that? That person has a weapon to someone's throat.
Right.
But you videotaped it and said, we need to do something about this. The fuck were you doing?
Taping.
Don't
Video
tell me to do
taping.
something. You do something.
Right.
You standing right there.
Mhm.
Stop waiting for someone else to do it. Stop waiting for somebody to save you. Stop waiting for somebody to save you. Save your damn self.
Well, you know what? We live in a society of cowards now. And maybe that's
True.
too harsh of a word, but you know, that's the way I could best describe it. Is there are a lot of cowards out here. They won't step in at the right time to do the right thing. You understand? They'll just let the shit play out. And I can't stand people to videotape shit. I'm just like
Yeah, I
you,
really
Joe,
don't
same
watch
way.
this
I hate
stuff
that shit.
either.
Yeah, I can't stand that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Instead of pulling out your cell phone and you know, putting on your camera feature to the cell phone, yo, go over there and stop the shit. Do the right fucking thing. You understand?
Yep.
Period. End of story. You know what I'm saying? I just never understood that. You know, that alone lets me know how society is today. How fucked up we are.
Yeah.
You
Hey, y'all
understand?
want to
And
see
that's just
something? I'm gonna show y'all something real quick.
okay.
Y'all see her?
Yeah, still knocked out. Knocked out. Exactly. That's hilarious. That's stretched out, comfortable.
Y'all a mess.
Lazy
Oh my
ass
god,
damn
that's
dog,
great. That's
man.
great.
Well, the dog
That's all
found
right
a
though. Be
home.
lazy. It's
Dog
all
found
good,
a
man.
home. Dog
Man.
eating good. Dog
Man.
said,
Oh yeah.
I got him now.
I
Dude,
got exactly.
Dude, this dog snores like a human being. I need a CPAP machine for the dog. She got sleep apnea.
The dog
Wow.
Song
Dude,
log.
yo, you didn't see it. You didn't see it when I put the video up on Twitter, man. She's
I gotta
snoring
go
like a
check it out.
person.
Wow. I didn't see that. I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
I put her.
Wow.
She's snoring like a person.
That's crazy, man.
She's like,
Good luck on.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck is? I'm like, yo, who's in this room with me?
Oh my god, that's hilarious, man. Good luck getting some sleep. That's for sure. You know
Man,
what I mean?
listen, dude, it was the other night. I swear to God, I woke the dog up 5 times. I was trying to get some sleep. I woke her up 5 times.
Nudged
Like, yo,
her?
turn over.
When you
Oh,
get
that's
bit,
great.
don't say nothing, bro.
Man, listen,
That dog ain't biting nobody, man. He
Dude.
especially Mr. Chandler there.
man,
Mr.
look,
Chandler's feeding the dog, so
Man, look.
nah. Mhm.
She puts her paws in my back. I wake up on the edge of the bed. I'm still trying to figure out a
Wow.
dog this small can take over an entire fucking bed. All right.
Wow. Damn.
It's something about women. It's something about women in beds. They move your ass to the edge of the bed. I don't give a
Oh my
damn.
god.
Yeah, they
I
sure
don't want to
do.
even talk about that
You're
one.
right. He's
I don't even want
right.
to talk about
No,
that
he's
one. I
right.
don't want to talk about. I know. I don't even want to talk about that. Listen. I already know.
And they
Trust
take
me, I
all the
know.
cover. They leave you a little piece of bed and a little piece of cover.
Man,
That too. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure our viewers can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo,
And y'all be in a king size bed too.
I'm saying,
You know?
it's like it should be enough room for 3 people. How am I on the edge of the bed? What's going on?
And then wake up in the morning. How'd you sleep? I slept great. I know you did.
Yeah, exactly. Ask me how I slept. I slept horrible.
Why you shivering? Because you got all the cover.
Right. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck? You know, that shit drives me crazy. I'm like, okay, goddamn, you're a wild ass sleeper. You know? You know, that drives me insane sometimes. Hey, listen, what do you call it? Remember that video? I want to get back on these females. I know you talked about the 2 McDonald's. What about my favorite? Now, I gotta tell you, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm responsible. Let's say if they're no, listen to what I'm saying here. That 8-ball jacket, that slap. Let me tell you something.
I don't know that one.
No. Oh, yo, where you been, my dude? Where you been?
I don't want. Listen. You see the stuff I be posting, man. I don't be following a lot of people post shit like that.
Well,
let me hold on, man. Hold on. Let me let them know. There was a young girl, teenage girl. I'm gonna assume
she wasn't even a teenager. She was in her 20s.
Was she? You think so?
Late teens, early 20s.
I say late teens. I don't even think the 20s. I say late teens. Anyway, they was on this F train, hanging out, and this girl was going in on this one particular guy. I had an 8-ball jacket, and she was like, making fun of him about the 8-ball jacket and stuff like that, and something about getting the guy's money. Now the guy, he took it in stride.
Yeah, he was laughing and smiling at first.
He was even smiling, exactly, Mac. So now there was something. That because I guess another person got involved with their camera, on the cell phone, and the young lady went over there and slapped it not once but twice out of his hands. Oh, for me, that would have been done because
he didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything,
really?
Right? So now hold on, it gets even better. So now the guy that she's trying to clown and whatnot, he's getting a little upset. He's like, "Yo, what's wrong with you? Why are you getting mad?" And then he called her a dirty bitch. Stupid dirty bitch.
He clowned her back.
He clowned her back.
Everybody started laughing that was
exactly. And then she, what'd you call me? Now I can tell you, I've seen this video like about 1 million times, so I know. That slap is just like fucking epic. So she takes like a bag or some shoes that she had, high heel shoes, and she swings it at him. Right? Guess it missed, but he responds with, you have to see this video. When I say the crisp slap, that and just the echo, it was just.
Oh, he had on a furry hat. He had on one of them furry winter Russian Klondike hats, whatever. Okay, she slapped it. She slapped his hat sort of sideways, and that's when he slapped the shit out of him.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the clarification. But I'm just saying that I loved. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what I'm talking about, the example of these young women. I can't even say young men. We know what we do. What I'm saying for
I got one for you.
What? Hold on,
bus drop. Okay.
Damn, son.
Go ahead, brother. My bad. Go ahead.
Shit. God damn, Max 6. Yo, let me tell you about this dude, son. Let me tell you something, man. DJ Groove Killer is
Strikes
on the fucking rampage tonight. You understand? Every time I try to get some shit off, this motherfucker will come in and just completely wipe me off. You understand? I'm like, God damn, dude. You made me lose my train of thought. Go ahead with your damn news. Go ahead.
It was something about somebody slapping the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, it might be me to him. Shit.
Man, I will come to the job tomorrow. Relax.
Come on to the job and get your ass whipped. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever. What? It happened in the Midwest. I would say Cincinnati. Bus driver was driving a bus and they filmed this. Teenage girl is having an argument with him and she spit on him and she slapped him.
Oh, she getting thrown out the fucking window.
He punched her. I think he punched her in the face and then he threw her and her bag off the bus.
Yeah. Good.
Now, when you see her on the news, she's all humbled now, talking about, well, I'm a girl, so I don't think he should have hit me like that, and I don't think he should have threw me off the bus.
See, you know what? He just touched on something. Mac, I gotta give you credit. Even though you cut me off, but I gotta give you credit.
What?
You just touched on something.
Okay.
Especially with the females. And the fact is this. They always want to act out. You understand what I'm saying? The young, especially the young ones, they always want to act out kind of violently, you know what I'm saying? But yet you want to fall back. Oh, I'm a female. You want to fall back on that. Which one are you? Are you a thug wannabe, or are you a female? Are you a young lady? Right. You understand? Make up your mind. It can't be this back and forth. You understand what I'm saying? There can't be that. Keep your hands to yourself. Yeah, you understand? Keep your spit to yourself and all that other shit. You understand? Let's not do the assault thing. You understand what I'm saying? Because especially against a man, let's not do that. Keep your hands to yourself when dealing with males, because you will be treated like a man back. Do you understand?
Right. That's the most disrespectful thing you could do to a person. It's one of the most disrespectful things you could do to a person.
Believe it. Believe it.
If you spit on me, man, don't do it. Don't do
man, listen, you spit on me, I'm ending your generation.
Exactly.
Okay? I'm coming for your second grade teacher's dog. All right.
Mhm.
I'm coming for everybody.
Yo,
Yeah.
I had a friend. He passed away, but my friend had a really contentious relationship with his mother, and I witnessed it one time. You know, his mom called him everything low in the book, and then she spit on him, and I intervened. I had to get him up out of the house before, you know, he and yo, he was like, "You see what I got to deal with?" And that night he moved because he couldn't take that anymore. And you know, then his mom's yelling at me, and I'm like, "Well, I'm not in the middle of this, lady. I just saved you, and I should have let him go because you shouldn't have spit on him." And the things you said to him, just, you know, totally out of pocket.
Mhm.
And then he told me before, you know, him and his mom later on did some stuff, and he actually responded back. And I'm like, wow, you know. And then he got to go to court, and his mom in court. Well, you know, I'm a woman, and
There we go. There we go. There's that trump card. There's that trump card. Oh, I'm a woman. I'm a woman. Bitch. Where were you with a woman when you was hitting me? You understand? When you was assaulting me, attempted this. Where was that? And a part of the bitch reference, but damn it, I can't help it. I'm sorry. You understand? Because you're not a woman at that point. You are a female dog. You understand? And that's just facts. You know?
You're home alone tonight, ain't you?
No. Shut up, fool. You know what? I hate you.
Yo, hey, yo, Mark.
Yes, sir.
You ever see the Key and Peele episode where they trying to say, "Bitch, my man got to go all the way out to space"? And shit? I said,
yeah.
"Bitch."
Hell yeah, yo! I swear, you are horrible, man.
Yo,
Horrible.
can I swing it to sports again?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Groove
DJ
Killer. Go
Groove
ahead.
Killer.
Yeah, exactly.
Basketball wise,
DJ Groove Killer. Go ahead.
we had this discussion in the Facebook group, thanks to our brother Reggie down in NC.
Reggie Noble?
No. I don't want to give out his last name, so
That's Redman, dude.
I know who it is.
Okay.
But anyway, is who's better, the East or the West?
In what?
Come
in the
on,
NBA?
man.
Because that discussion is, you know, I keep hearing that narrative, and they still trying to swing that narrative.
Oh, Jesus.
Neither, because the NBA is trash.
Yeah.
Okay. And you know, last year we were talking specifically about last year. Last year, the 4 out of the bottom 7 teams were in the West. The bottom 3 were from the West. There were only 2 teams in the West that won over 50 games last year. The East had 4. So explain to me which conference is worse than the other conference. And if you take Golden State out of the NBA, I know there's teams that are flawed, and Golden State has flaws as well. If you take Golden State out of the NBA this year, what team stands out to you? You're quiet.
Yeah, it is. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Who?
None.
Oh.
None.
Right.
Without Golden State, this would be, except for all of the nonsensical 3-point shooting, this would be a normal NBA season where there isn't one team that's 3 steps above the others.
Right.
There would be, you know, a really good team in Toronto, a really good team in Milwaukee, a really good team in who the hell else in the West? Um,
New Orleans.
Absolutely not. New Orleans is fighting for the 8th seed. Miss me with that.
They're above 500. They're a playoff team.
Yeah, they're not the best team in the West.
I didn't say they were. I
Okay,
said they
well,
were a
I'm
decent
trying to
team.
think of a team that's at the top of the West, not named Golden State.
Denver.
Okay.
They're doing well.
Okay.
Portland.
Okay.
LA Clippers are better this year and doing decently.
Yeah, they're average.
Right. So how is the West better than the East?
Because there are more middle of the road average teams in the West than are on the East. In the East, you have like 3 really good teams, and the rest are like below 500 by the way they play. Now,
It
by
might be
record wise,
4. Might be 4.
they might not be, but by the way they play,
Well, I get what
outside,
you're saying.
outside of Milwaukee and Toronto, honestly, in the East, and
Boston
maybe
and Indiana.
I don't put Boston in there. I definitely don't put Indiana in there. Indiana ain't beating nobody in the West.
I didn't say that. I didn't
Okay,
say
but
that.
what I'm saying is, if we're going to compare the conferences, right?
Right.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, who's a team from the East I think could beat any team from the West in a championship? Okay, I'll give you Toronto.
Okay.
I'll give you Milwaukee. Philly, I'm not giving you because they can't shoot. Boston, I'm not giving you because they can't get their shit together because everybody's fighting over who wants to be in charge. Right. Indiana, seriously. What else you got?
The up and coming Nets. They not ready yet. They still cooking. They not ready yet. I know that.
Right. Whereas in the West, you could say that okay, take Golden State out. The reality is, could Houston win a championship? Probably. Could San Antonio win a championship? It's Popovich. Come on.
Right.
You always got to give them a shot. Who else you got in the West? Oklahoma City, you got to give them a shot.
Right.
No, not the Lakers.
Memphis, they're playing well.
Absolutely not.
Nah.
I know they're flawed, but I'm just saying they're playing well.
They win. Okay, there's 3 teams in the West. There's 5 teams in the East that could beat Memphis on any given night.
Minnesota, who are above 500.
Nah.
I'm in agreement with you. I'm just naming teams that are playing well.
Okay.
And like I said, is now with Golden State we took Golden State out of the equation.
Mm-hmm. With Golden State out of the equation,
everything is pretty level, right?
Yeah, it's a wash.
Right.
Golden State is what makes the West better.
Right. So why are they still pushing this stupid narrative that the East is trash?
Because Golden State makes the West that much better.
They do. But
and Boogie comes back tomorrow.
Nah, he can't. He's
playing tonight.
He's playing tonight.
And,
yes, sir.
And here's the thing. He got a tomahawk jam as his first bucket.
Of course,
from KD.
Double. It's gonna be a double.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And when KD leaves, they signed DeMarcus to a 5-year deal.
Uh-oh.
Hey, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Now, where's KD going?
I really don't care because I'm not a fan.
Would you want him on the Knicks?
If Kevin Durant is stupid enough to come to New York, then you know what? Good for him. But he ain't gonna never win again in life.
Wow.
Well, it's true.
It's true. The blue and orange done sucked everything out of him.
Man, come
on. Out of Chandler.
Well, I
don't even see Chandler on Knicks Twitter anymore.
Man, because you know why? Because they all turned on me because God forbid I criticized David Fisdale.
Well, I don't mind you criticizing David Fisdale, even if I don't agree with you.
Nick's Twitter has a problem with me, so I said fuck Nick's Twitter. Because I'm not positive enough for them. I'm not talking about the development. Because you know Kevin Knox scored 30 points the other night, so he's developing. Kevin Knox.
And then he scored 12 the next, right?
Yeah, and he's also turning into a one-dimensional player who jacks up shots every chance he gets because no one will pass him the ball when he needs it. So he's becoming Carmelo Anthony light, which means that he thinks he has to shoot every time he gets it. He still can't play fucking defense. Man, listen, I'm me and Nick's Twitter, I got nothing for them.
I hear you.
Steve Mills is in charge. And they keep trying to convince me that some great premier free agent is coming and that the Knicks are developing players when they're losing every other game because you develop winning habits by losing. Okay.
Well, gentlemen, I have to break out because I have a long day at work tomorrow. So
you got to break out because you said that word and now somebody came down in the basement and heard it.
Nah, no worries. She's asleep already, so whatever.
Right.
Oh, that's why.
Yo, no. Mark. Hey, let me tell you something. You think that if you want, bro. When you go in the room and it feels 5 degrees colder than the rest of the house.
Whatever.
All I'm saying. All I'm
dude.
saying. All right.
Listen, I hope your dog snores the hell out of it in the room tonight and you don't get no sleep. How about that?
Well, listen, don't touch that thermostat.
Brothers, thanks for calling in, man. I want to joining in. And thank you people in the chat room for joining us tonight. It's been a fun-filled evening. I got a bunch of crazy guys that I'm dealing with here. And listen, next time you guys might want to join in, man, listen, I put the link up there. All you got to do is click it, and you'll be right in there joining us with the conversation and everything. So, make it happen. Let's do it on Monday. All right? But so thank you very much for tuning in to In the Paint. And, hey, thanks again. Appreciate you guys.
Peace.
Peace.